Sweet. Orange sandwich. Between thin slices of lightly buttered white bread, place thin slices of orange that have been lightly dusted with powdered sugar. Orange marmalade sandwich. Spread thinly buttered white bread with orange marmalade. Put 2 slices together and cut the sandwich in slender strips. Orange marmalade sandwich number 2. On thin slices of lightly buttered white bread, spread orange marmalade. Put 4 slices together, put under a weight, and when well pressed, trim off the crusts and cut down in thin slices. Serve on lace paper doily. Dainty ribbon sandwich. Cut the crust from a loaf of white and of brown bread. Cut 3 slices 1/2 inch thick from each loaf. Spread with butter and orange marmalade. Put 6 slices together and press firmly. Trim the edges evenly. Then with a sharp knife cut into slices about 3/4 of an inch thick. Place the sandwich on a lace paper doily. Serve as soon as made. Gem sandwich. Grate orange peel very fine. Add a dash of ginger. Spread thin slices of buttered white bread with Neufchâtel cheese. Sprinkle orange peel and ginger over the cheese. Put slices together. Garnish with an olive. Lemon sandwich. Slice a lemon very thin and remove the rind. Sprinkle with powdered sugar and place between thin slices of lightly buttered white bread cut round. Garnish top with a candied cherry. Fruit sandwich. Spread thin slices of white bread with chocolate cream butter. On this place a layer of fresh fruit such as bananas, strawberries, or raspberries. Cover with another slice and garnish top with a sugared berry. Strawberry sandwich. Between thin slices of lightly buttered white bread, place strawberries cut in halves. Sprinkle with powdered sugar. Garnish top of sandwich with a whole sugared berry. Grape sandwich. Remove skins and seeds from 1 pound of white grapes. Chop grapes, 1 large apple, and 2 stalks of celery fine. Mix with a little French dressing and place between thin slices of lightly buttered white bread. Cut sandwiches in strips. Red raspberry sandwich. Mix berries with thick cream and a little powdered sugar and place between thinly cut slices of buttered white bread. Garnish top with a berry. Apple sandwich. Between thin slices of buttered white bread, place thin slices of tart apples, which have been steeped for an hour in a mixture of lemon juice and sugar. Apple sandwich number 2. On thin slices of lightly buttered white bread, spread baked apple. Dust with powdered sugar. Cover with another slice of bread and cut in strips. Apple butter sandwich. On thin slices of lightly buttered white bread, spread apple butter. Sprinkle chopped candied orange peel. Cover with another slice of bread. Pineapple sandwich. 1 cup of pineapple cut fine, 2 tablespoonfuls of lemon juice, and 1 cupful of sugar. Cook until thick, and when cold, spread upon ladyfingers and press together. White bread may be used. Cherry sandwich. 1 cup of maraschino cherries cut in small pieces, mixed with 1/2 cup of English walnuts chopped fine. Moisten with whipped cream. Spread on thin slices of white buttered bread. Put 2 slices together and cut in squares. Garnish with a maraschino cherry. Cherry sandwich number 2. Chop a quarter of a pound of candied cherries fine. Add a few drops of sherry. Mix and spread on rounds of lightly buttered white bread. Cover with another slice and garnish with a candied cherry. Candied cherry sandwich. Chop candied cherries very fine. Add as many seeded raisins chopped fine. Moisten with orange juice. Mix to a paste and spread on thin slices of white bread, lightly buttered. Put 2 slices and garnish top with a cherry. Candied cherry sandwich number 2. Chop candied cherries fine. Moisten with orange juice. Place between thin slices of lightly buttered white bread. Garnish top with a cherry. Cream and candied fruit sandwich. Cut candied cherries fine and moisten with a few drops of wine. Cut sponge cake in squares and cover with whipped cream that has been sweetened and flavored and chilled. On top of this, sprinkle the candied cherries. Cover with another piece of the cake and serve at once. Cake and candied cherry sandwich. Cut sponge cake into slices a quarter of an inch thick. Cut the slices into rounds. Chop candied cherries fine. Moisten with a little orange juice. Spread the mixture on the rounds of cake. Press 2 pieces together. Garnish with a candied cherry. Tutti Frutti sandwich. Chop candied cherries, peaches, and apricots. Add a little sherry wine and mix to a paste. Spread on thin slices of lightly buttered white bread. Cover with another slice and cut in strips. Banana sandwich. Mash ripe bananas. Add a dash of lemon juice. Sweeten to taste. Place between thin slices of buttered white bread cut oblong. Banana sandwich number 2. On thin slices of lightly buttered white bread, spread mayonnaise dressing, then add thin slices of bananas. Cover with another slice of bread. Serve on a lettuce leaf. Banana and cherry sandwich. Mash 3 bananas fine. Add 1/2 cup of chopped maraschino cherries, a tablespoonful of powdered sugar. Moisten with a little thick cream. Mix and place between thin slices of lightly buttered white bread. Garnish with a cherry. Banana toast sandwich. Between thin slices of lightly buttered graham bread, place 3 slices of banana. Toast quickly to a light brown. Serve hot. Banana and toasted brown bread sandwich. Between thin slices of buttered brown bread from which the crusts have been removed, place slices of banana, press together and place in the oven and leave until bread is toasted. Serve hot. Very good for invalids. Oriental sandwich. Mash 4 bananas. Add 1/2 cup of maraschino cherries, 2 tablespoonfuls of honey, and 2 tablespoonfuls of sweet thick cream. Mix and spread on thin slices of lightly buttered white bread. Cover with another slice and garnish top with a cherry. 5 o'clock tea. Mash bananas fine. Add an equal amount of mashed red raspberries. Moisten with a little sweet thick cream. Place between thin slices of lightly buttered white bread. Cut in fancy shapes. Fig sandwich. Chop figs fine. Moisten with a little maple syrup and work to a paste. Spread mixture on thin slices of lightly buttered white bread. Roll and tie with baby ribbon. Fig sandwich number 2. 1/2 pound of finely chopped figs, 1/3 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of boiling water, and 2 tablespoonfuls of lemon juice. Mix these ingredients and cook in a double boiler until thick. When cool, spread mixture on thin slices of buttered white bread. Cover with another slice and cut in fancy shapes. Fig sandwich number 3. Stew figs and chop, season with a little wine, and place between lightly buttered slices of white or graham bread. Favorite sandwich. Chop stewed figs, add a dash of lemon juice, spread on thin slices of lightly buttered white bread, and cover with another slice. Garnish with a spray of smilax. Fig and nut sandwich. Cut rounds of bread with a biscuit cutter and lightly butter. For each sandwich, use 2 dried figs. Fill the figs with the English walnut meats chopped. Roll the figs in powdered sugar and place between the rounds of bread. Fig and nut sandwich number 2. Chop figs and English walnuts fine. Moisten with whipped cream. Place between thin slices of lightly buttered white bread. Garnish with smilax. Fig and roll. Split 12 figs, scrape out the soft portion, and rub this to a paste. Butter thin slices of fresh white or brown bread. Remove the crust, spread on the fig paste, and roll the bread carefully. Press for a moment, then roll it in a piece of tissue paper, pressing the ends as you would an old-fashioned motto, or it may be tied with baby ribbon of any color. Ladyfinger sandwich. Chop figs fine and rub to a smooth paste. Add a dash of orange juice and spread on ladyfingers. Press 2 fingers together and garnish with a spray of smilax. Date and fig sandwich. To 2 cups of dates with stones removed, add 1 cup of washed figs, also 1 cup of seeded raisins. Chop very fine and add enough water to make a paste to spread easily. Let this boil 1 minute, and when cool, spread between thin slices of buttered white bread. Cover with another slice and garnish top with a sugared date. Date and nut sandwich. Between slices of brown bread, lightly buttered and cut thin. Place this filling. Dates stoned and chopped fine, walnut meats chopped fine, moistened with a little sherry wine. Garnish with a spray of smilax. Date and orange sandwich. Remove the pulp and inner skin from 6 oranges. Cut into small pieces. Add 1 pound of chopped dates and a half cup of walnut meats chopped fine. Add half cup of powdered sugar. Moisten with a little sherry or port wine and place the mixture between slices of lightly buttered white bread. Raisin sandwich. Cut large raisins in halves with a sharp knife. Take out the seeds. Dip in brandy or sherry. Do not let them remain a moment in the liquor. Cut white bread in rounds, spread with butter, and put a layer of raisins between the 2 rounds of bread. Garnish top with a raisin and serve with lemonade. Fruit jelly sandwich. Soak 1 box of gelatin in 1 cup of cold water and dissolve it in 1 cup of boiling water. Add 1 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of lemon juice, 1 cup of orange juice, and half a cup of mashed red raspberries. When cool, spread on squares of sponge cake, or thinly cut and lightly buttered white bread. Cover with another slice. Jelly and nut sandwich. Chop English walnuts fine and stir into whipped cream. Spread currant jelly on thin slices of lightly buttered white bread. On top of that, spread the walnuts and cream. Cover that with currant jelly, and lastly cover with another slice of bread. Serve as soon as made. Currant jelly sandwich. Cut fresh bread in as thin slices as possible. Butter them evenly, spread with currant jelly, and sprinkle with fresh grated coconut. Roll each slice separately and tie the roll with baby ribbon. Make when ready to serve. Currant jelly and English walnut sandwich. Spread thin slices of lightly buttered white bread with currant jelly and sprinkle with finely chopped English walnut meats. Cover with another slice and cut in oblong shape. Tomato jelly sandwich. 1 cupful of boiled and strained tomatoes, seasoned with salt, pepper, paprika, and a little Tabasco sauce. Dissolve quarter box of gelatin in 1/2 cup of water. Add to the tomatoes and mix thoroughly. Cool in forms that will slice in shape of sandwiches to be used. Place between thin slices of lightly buttered white bread. Quince jelly and nut sandwich. Mix a cupful of quince jelly with 1/2 cupful of finely chopped hickory or pecan nuts and spread on thin slices of lightly buttered white bread. Cover with another slice and cut in squares. Quince jelly sandwich. Spread thin slices of lightly buttered white bread with quince jelly. Put slices together, cut in squares, and garnish with a spray of maidenhair fern. Gooseberry jam sandwich. Spread thinly cut slices of lightly buttered white bread with gooseberry jam. Place slices together and cut in slender strips. Garnish with a spray of Smilix. Serve as soon as made. Claret jelly sandwich. Soak 1 box of gelatin in 1 cup of cold water. Then dissolve in 1 cup of boiling water. Add 1 cup of sugar and strain. When cold, add the juice of 1/2 lemon and 1 cup of claret and set in a cool place. When ready for use, cover thin slices of lightly buttered white bread with the jelly. Cover with another slice of buttered bread and cut in strips. Marbled bread sandwich. Make an equal number of white and brown bread sandwiches. Lightly spread with butter and currant jelly. Press sandwiches together in alternating colors. Cut in thin strips. Serve on lace paper doily. Banana sandwich. Place peeled bananas, sliced across, between thin slices of buttered brown bread from which the crusts have been trimmed. Place in the oven and leave until bread is toasted, and you will have delicious and nourishing hot sandwiches. Very good for invalids. Marron sandwich. Cut the bread in rounds with a biscuit cutter. Put a marron glacé in the center and around it whipped cream that has been sweetened and flavored. Nice for afternoon luncheon. Honey sandwich. Spread thinly cut slices of lightly buttered white bread with honey. Put slices together and garnish with a pansy. Serve as soon as made. Honey and banana sandwich. Mixed strained honey with mashed ripe bananas. Place between thinly cut slices of buttered white bread. French tea sandwich. On thinly cut slices of lightly buttered white bread, cut round. Spread cream cheese and currant jelly. Cover with another slice and sprinkle top of sandwich with crumbs of pistache. Dainty peanut sandwich. 1 cup of sugar and enough water to cover. Boil until it threads from spoon. Stir this into the white of an egg beaten stiff. Add 1 cup of peanuts ground fine. Spread the paste on salted wafers. Let stand a while before serving. Veranda sandwich. Chop crystallized ginger fine. Moisten with a dash of orange juice. Place between thin slices of lightly buttered white bread. Cut in fancy shapes and garnish each with a spray of Smilix. Puff paste sandwich. Roll puff paste very thin. Cut round with a biscuit cutter. Bake to a delicate brown. Add chopped almonds to apple or peach marmalade and place the mixture between 2 rounds of pastry. Dream sandwich. Dream sandwich. Cold chopped boiled sweetened prunes. Mix with English walnuts chopped fine. Moisten with a little of the prune syrup and place between thin slices of lightly buttered white bread. Garnish with a spray of Smilix. Chocolate sandwich. Melt a teaspoonful of butter in a saucepan. Stir into it all the unsweetened chocolate bitter it will take up. Grate the chocolate directly into the butter. Stir until butter and chocolate are thoroughly mixed. Take from the fire and let it get cold before spreading on thin slices of graham bread, lightly buttered. Cover with another slice and cut in strips. Chocolate and nut sandwich. Take 2 tablespoonfuls of sweetened chocolate. Mix with a little water and heat to a thick paste. Chop fine a half pint of English walnuts or hickory nuts. Stir the chocolate paste when cooling, add the nuts, and spread thinly on narrow wafers. Let harden, then press the 2 wafers together. Maple cream sandwich. 1/2 pound of maple sugar, 1/2 pound of brown sugar, 1/2 cup of water, and 1/2 teaspoonful of cream of tartar. Boil these together until they form a soft ball when dipped into cold water. When nearly cold, beat with a fork until thick and creamy. Spread on an equal number of thin round slices of buttered white and entire wheat bread, and place together in pairs, 1 of each kind of bread. Maple sugar sandwich. On thin slices of lightly buttered white bread, spread maple sugar. Put slices together and cut with a maple leaf cutter. Serve with hot coffee. Log cabin sandwich. Boil 1 cupful of maple syrup, 1/2 cupful chopped dates, 1/2 cupful chopped almonds, 1/2 cupful pineapple together. Let cook for 5 minutes. Take from fire and add teaspoonful of lemon juice. Cut the bread in long thin strips and remove the crust. Spread with the mixture. Put slices together and wrap in oiled paper. Let stand a few hours, when the paper can be removed, and they will keep the shape desired. Ginger sandwich. On thin slices of lightly buttered graham bread, sprinkle finely chopped Canton ginger. Press slices together. Ginger and orange sandwich. Soften Neufchâtel cheese with a little cream. Spread on thin slices of white bread and cover with finely minced candied orange peel and preserved ginger. Cover with another slice of bread and garnish with a spray of maidenhair fern. Chestnut and prune sandwich. Boil chestnuts 20 minutes. Peel and chop fine. Add an equal amount of cooked prunes chopped. Moisten with a little cream and place between thin slices of lightly buttered whole wheat bread. Garnish top with a maraschino cherry. Halloween sandwich. 1 cup of celery, 1 orange cut fine, 1/2 cup of raisins seeded and halved. Add 1/2 cup of grated apple to 1/2 cup of mayonnaise and mix with this. Place between thin slices of lightly buttered white or whole wheat bread. Garnish with a spray of smilax. India sandwich. 1 cup each preserved ginger and candied orange peel chopped fine. Mix with 1/2 cup of thick cream and spread on white bread thinly buttered. Garnish with stick of candied orange peel. Whipped cream sandwich. 1 cup of thick cream, 1 tablespoonful of powdered sugar. Beat until solid, then add 3 drops of vanilla. Let it become chilled, then spread on ladyfingers. Press together and serve as soon as made. School sandwich. On thin slices of lightly buttered white bread, spread brown sugar. Cover with another slice of bread and wrap in wax paper. Coconut sandwich. 1 1/2 cup of grated coconut, 1/2 cup of English walnuts chopped fine, 1 tablespoonful of rose water, 3 tablespoonfuls of sugar. Mix well. Moisten with 3 tablespoonfuls of thick cream. Spread mixture on thin slices of buttered white bread. Cover with another slice and cut in strips. Coconut sandwich number 2. Roll out 1/2 pound of puff paste until 1/4 of an inch thick. Then place it in a baking tin and bake in a hot oven until a golden brown. When done, let it get cold. Whip 1/2 pint of cream to a stiff, dry froth. Add to it 3 tablespoonfuls each of powdered white sugar and desiccated coconut. Cut the pastry into strips 3 inches long by 1 inch wide. Spread some of the coconut cream on each piece. Put 2 pieces together and sprinkle powdered white sugar thickly over them. Nut and fruit sandwich. Mash 1/2 pound of pitted prunes. Mix them with a 1/2 pound of seedless raisins, 1/2 pound of stoned dates, and the same quantity of washed figs, 1/4 pound of blanched almonds, 1/4 pound of peeled Brazil nuts, and 1 pound of pecans. Put through the meat chopper. Add the juice of 2 oranges and knead the mixture with your hands. Pack it down into baking powder boxes or into any round tin and stand it aside in a cold place. When wanted for use, remove from the tins, cut thin, and place slices between lightly buttered white bread cut round. Garnish top with a maraschino cherry. Fudge sandwich. Melt on tin in oven fudge or fresh chocolate creams until soft enough to be spread. Spread wafer crackers with this filling. Tie each 2 with white baby ribbon. Serve with lemonade. Violet sandwich. Cover the butter with violets overnight. Slice white bread thin and spread with the butter. Put slices together and cover with the petals of the violets. Rose leaf sandwich. Flavor fresh unsalted butter with rose by packing in closed jar with a layer of rose leaves and leaving several hours. Any fragrant rose will answer. Cut white bread into dainty strips or circles. Spread with the perfumed butter. Put 1 or 2 rose leaves between the slices, allowing the edges to show. Clover sandwich. Trim the crust from a loaf of bread and place bread in a stone jar with clover blossoms. Wrap the butter in cheesecloth and also place in the jar. Leave overnight. Cut the bread thin and spread with the clover-scented butter. Put 2 slices together and garnish with a clover blossom. Nasturtium sandwich. Cover the bread and butter with nasturtium flowers overnight. Cut white bread thin and spread lightly with the butter. Put 2 nasturtium flowers between the slices. Chinese nut sandwich. Stone 2 cups of Chinese nuts. Moisten with 3 tablespoonfuls of thick cream, sweetened with a little honey. Spread on slices of lightly buttered white bread. Cover with another slice and cut in squares. Cream sandwich. Cream 4 ounces of butter. Add gradually 4 ounces of brown sugar, 4 ounces of fine flour, 4 eggs, 1 by 1, a squeeze of lemon juice or a tablespoonful of rose water, and lastly a teaspoonful of baking powder. When thoroughly mixed, bake in shallow tins. Whip up till perfectly thick 1/4 pint of cream. Spread this on half the strips and cover with the other sandwich fashion. Ice these sandwiches over with chocolate icing.